Hello everybody, this is Adam here at A-Strings and we're checking out the Blackstar Silverline Series. So we are here with the brand new Blackstar Silverline. The model that we have here is the Silverline Special, which is the 50-watt combo. Now we are one of the first people in the UK to get these. Thank you so much to Blackstar for giving us priority, I guess. I don't want to say, I don't want to get in trouble or anything. But thank you so much for allowing us to have these early to be able to give videos for you guys to see what they're all about. So this video is all about first impressions. You've seen we've got this out of the box. We've plugged it in and we're going to play. I spent 10 minutes just picking out 4 different sounds, 4 examples of where I think this amp really shines well. And we're just going to go through. We're also going to be doing an in-depth video where we're going to go through each of the valve responses and each of the channels, give you a real in-depth sort of look at the amp and see whether this amp is the kind of thing that you'd be looking for as a player. Now, first impressions out of the box visually, how good does this look? This is so cool. You know, we've got the silver coffin style logo. We've got this old style kind of a grey kind of tweed. Would you call that tweed, Tom? Looks like sort of like a suit material kind of thing, doesn't it? That kind of fabric. The leather handle with the silver tops. Silver fascia plate as well, which Tom will get shots of later on. Everything just looks really, really classy, and I think the amp sounds stand up to the look as well. So we'll get into it. We'll get some sounds and give you some first impressions. Signal chain for today. I'm using my Strat into the Silverline, straight into the front, mic'd up with an SM57 into our board and into Logic. Any effects you hear will be through the amp. I'll shout out what I've got going on as we're going. I'll give you an idea of the kind of sounds you can get from it. But we're keeping it simple. 4 sounds, 2 cleans, a crunch and a crazy, and that's pretty much it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put it into basically a humbucker setting and just see if I can just push that sort of the front of the amp and get a bit of breakup. It might not work, but we'll see. A little bit, tiny bit, but that's the good thing. You know, it is subtle, and you'll see in the higher gain channels, the higher gain amp profiles, that we can roll that back and we can really clean up and we can push forward. There's a lot of a curve. I'm just saying words now. Let's go on to channel 2. So on channel 2, I've done a clean bright with a 6v6 valve response. I've also put in a little bit of room reverb and a tiny bit of delay as well, just to give it a little bit of space and show you some of the delay. That's it. It's just a slightly different clean style to channel 1 and give you another flavor. So here we go. Now you can hear in that this is breaking up ever so slightly. We are getting that kind of, front end kind of push. It's in there starting to sort of push into a little bit of gain. A little bit, but not too much. So let's go on to channel 3. So, channel 3, I've chosen the Crunch channel, and I've chosen EL34s. Now what I was kind of aiming for here was like old style British kind of thing. Not high gain so much, but a real kind of nice pushed overdriven kind of sound. I think we got quite close, but let's have a listen, see what you think. Now let's dial that back. Let's dial the volume back on our guitars. I'm putting it into sort of a humbucker setting just so we can get a bit more output, but we're still rolling back. Clean that pickup up. Bearing in mind this is same channel. There's loads of hair on that. That's reacting how a valve amp would react, in my opinion, in the room. See how it sounds on the recording. Let's see how it sounds at the end. So that's so important, especially when we're talking about digital amps. They've got to feel like they've got to make you forget that it's a digital amp, and you forget that this is a digital amp. This feels really good. Great. Channel 4. So for channel 4, I've gone for the OD1 channel with the KT88 valve response. Now that's kind of quintessential high gain amp sound. We've put a bit of Hall reverb on there. I have to remember which one we've done. And that's pretty much it. What I like the most about this is you can go from crazy to rolling it right back and getting something really tasteful. Not when I play, but when someone else plays it, I imagine it would be quite tasteful. Anyway, let's see what this one can do. So that's kind of it at full bore. There's a bit of delay in there as well. Forgot about that one, but there is a bit of delay in there as well. So that's it kind of at full bore. But when you take it back, really, really cool. So, full bore. So there we have it. That is our first impressions of the new Blackstar Silverline. Now that's just 4 sounds that we've got from this today. Check out our other video on YouTube which goes in depth to each of the valve responses, each of the amp channels, and checks out all of the effects available now. It's there on our channel, A Strings UK. So that is it. If you like our video, just give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already on the list. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. Our list is growing and we can't believe our luck. We genuinely love doing this. When me and Tom managed to get into a room and check out new gear like this, it's brilliant. So thank you so much for jumping on board. And if you're not already, just jump on, click the notification bell, and you'll know whenever there's a new video. We're A Strings. We are a music shop based in South Wales in the UK. We've got astrings.co.uk as our website, info@astrings.co.uk if you've got any questions, or if you'd like to send abuse about my tattoos. It's usually how it goes. Our podcast, the A Strings Guitar Shop podcast, is available now. It's now part of our YouTube family. We are videoing it, God help, and we are putting it up on the channel for you guys to see just what goes down in our podcasts. And that's there for you to check out. It's also available on Spotify, on, what's the other ones, Tom? Apple Podcasts, Podbean, Chromecast. There's all these different ones, and you can check us out on any of them with the audio only, if you're driving and stuff like that. And that is it. We'll see you in the next video very, very soon. I've been Adam for A Strings. Bye-bye.